Hey guys, it's Sissors here, kicking off week number 52 here at the Pagan Perspective. I would like to mention that a week from today, which is going to be the 16th of August, is the Pagan Perspective's 1-year anniversary. So yay! And everybody should stay tuned and be sure to check here on the Pagan Perspective on that day, the 16th of August, for a special video from Cara and Kyle. And it's going to be pretty awesome, if I do say so myself. So keep that in mind. I am filling in for Kyle today, in case you haven't noticed. So, to start out, this week's topic is going to be about Mercury's retrograde, or just retrograde in general, retrograde of the planets. And so it's kind of like how it affects our magic and how we change it. It was suggested by Feather, so thank you for that, Dancing Rabbit's wife. You're awesome. So yeah, I guess I'm gonna get started on my kind of talking about Mercury retrograde. So what retrograde is, because I think that's probably the best place to start. Retrograde is when the planets, they look like they slow down and stop and start moving in the other direction. It doesn't actually slow down, stop, or move in the other direction because they're always just constantly going in their cycle. But because of the vantage point of the Earth and the different speeds, because Earth is traveling at a different speed than all the other planets, because of all of that, it looks like it does. It's an optical illusion, kind of like if you're driving alongside a train and it looks like it stops and starts going the other direction, or you're in a car and you're looking at another car's tire and it almost looks like it starts spinning in the opposite direction that it really is. So it's all an optical illusion, but it affects what's going on. So Mercury is one that I find to be a pain in the butt when it's retrograding. It usually does so about three or four times a year. I think this year it's doing it 4 times. I think this is the 3rd. And the next retrograde is coming up soon, which I am not looking forward to, but I'm going to try to make good use of it. It's going to be August 20th through September 12th. And so kind of what Mercury retrograde is, it's the most common, is it affects communications in general. Depending on what sign Mercury is in when it retrogrades, it will affect communications in different ways. I wasn't able to look up all of them to explain to you guys because it is really complicated and all that kind of stuff, but basically communications get a little bit crazy. They get a little bit kicked up, can be a little bit difficult when Mercury is in retrograde, which is always fun, right? Yeah. So basically things that you would want to look for, I've actually had a lot of experiences with someone on YouTube will say that Mercury is in retrograde, and then I will realize, yeah, that I've been under a lot of stress because all these communication issues and nobody's understanding me and I'm getting in fights with people, and it generally happens clustered together when Mercury's in retrograde. For me at least. I don't know, some other people could be different. I believe that if you are born while Mercury's in retrograde, then it doesn't affect you as much. But anyways, getting back on topic a little bit. Some things to look for is a lot of arguments. At least speaking from my experience, arguments, people not quite getting you, you're trying to say something to them that's really important, or you're trying to get some idea across to them and they just do not understand. They won't get it. Stuff like that. People say that computers and phones and all those kind of things freak out as well. I haven't had any of that kind of experiences, but we'll see, I guess. Also, retrograde is not a good time to make any big life-changing decisions. Don't sign contracts, don't decide to go on a cruise, don't make huge decisions about your job or school or family. Don't like disown your entire family. Don't quit your job. Don't drop out of school never drop out of school, but especially don't make those decisions during a Mercury retrograde, because there could be something going on through communications that's making you think to make that decision, or with you react to the energies in a different way, and you could mess things up. So as for the magic side of it, I tend to stay away from major spell work during retrograde, because I don't want the energy of the spell to get mixed up with miscommunications or anything like that. I try to be really wary of what I'm saying to people, or especially during spell work, or what I'm thinking, although you always should be anyways, but during retrograde I tend to think about those kind of things a little bit more. It's really a time for reflection, thinking about, or learning more about yourself and how you communicate and how everyone else communicates is a good one to focus on. Watch your body language, learn more about yourself before making these huge decisions, or any decisions really. So I would use the Mercury retrograde as a time for reflection and meditation, instead of casting any big important spells or things like that. Let's see, I'm gonna flip from my notes and see if there's anything I forgot. Yeah, one real quick note, because notes are awesome. The next retrograde that's coming up on the 20th of August is going to be, it's going to be in the sign of Virgo at that time, which apparently this will affect communication through body language and interpersonal relationships, where people will just not understand really what you're saying. So keep your eyes out for that kind of stuff. I've had interesting things happen during retrograde. So anyways, I'm gonna stop blabbing because I feel like I'm saying the word retrograde every 2 seconds. I really hope that this helped. Keep an eye out for other videos. If anything that I said wasn't entirely correct, or you don't agree with it, then I'm sorry. This is something that I don't know a whole lot about. I'm going off of a few references and personal experience. So I hope that this helped. I hope that you guys leave me some comments. That would be fun. Yes? Comments? Okay, so I'm really gonna stop talking now. I hope to see you guys again soon. Mucha love and blessed be. Bye.